right, everyone. It is Friday night, and we are starting a whole new game. Sorry about cutting out on Mass Effect. I just didn't know if we were going to keep the pace or not with how the gameplay was going for that. And so I just backed out before I figured, we were going to spend probably 20 different restarts on getting that whole thing right in the first place. I don't think I had the right team setups. I just don't think I had my head in the right place when it came to getting that game started. I apologize for that. And then the episode 2 weeks ago, I apologize for that. I really don't intend for that ever to happen, especially to the people who are watching. That shit just happens, and it's not something I really like having happen ever. But anyways, still recovering from that, and just trying to get back on track with how I feel and how we're doing our Friday night shows and everything like that. And so I said, Mass Effect was not playing the way I remembered it. Even on changing it from legendary mode to normal mode, the game just didn't seem to play the same. And so I was, maybe not going in it with the right confidence or what, but I was just getting my ass handed to me. And so if there's one thing I can't do is pretend to play a game that I can beat and not get it done in a certain amount of time, because nobody wants to watch someone play a game over and over and over again and just watch them get their ass handed to them ridiculously. It's not entertaining, it's not fun, it's not funny. And the whole point of this is to show you guys, fun games that are out there. And while Mass Effect is fun, it's a highly strategic game. And if you don't have your head in the right place when you start playing that game, you can pay for it. And, you can go from having a good time to a bad time. And for some people, especially when you're not feeling it, it just ruins the mood for anyone. But anyways, here we are. I figured I wanted to keep a game like Mass Effect on the Friday night spot, and I said Metal Gear was always heavy in story and had great battle sequences and everything. So why not get a game from Konami that would not only have tons of dialogue between characters and stuff like that, but it's full of action and action sequences that just say, hey, you can't put your controller down just yet. You still got to get to here, to here, to here before the game even remotely starts to slow down. Is that working? Just double check that real quick. Solid 4. Oh, or Monster Hunter. It's been so long since I've played. Aim, attack. Auto aim switch, action button. Select weapon. Oh, this seems legit. about this game is that it came in a 2-disc set where you start off in Metal Gear Solid 3, and some Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty on disc 1, and then this game is actually disc 2, so I'm actually skipping a lot of the content that builds up for this game by just playing the second disc. So much for this story over the last 35, 40 years. This game came out for the NES back in, 89? Something like that? And people have been playing it ever since. I mean, this game has stood the test of time that long. If you wanted to play Metal Gear Solid, just start everything back on Shadow Moses Island, and then right at the top.
Boss! Wanna go around?
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us! Show him how it's done, boss! Your first priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can identify your target. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight. To move your line of sight, use the right stick. Now when I give you an order, look in that direction. Look up! Good! Look down! Good! You should be familiar with the up and down controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on. Okay! Next we'll check your left and right. Look right! Good! Look left! Good! You should be familiar with the left and right controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on. Okay! You can change the controls anytime in Options. Go with the method that works best for you. Next, I'll explain how to change stances. If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now! At times, you will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down. I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear? Good! Next, we'll work on your movement. Use the left stick to move around. Tilt it a little to walk slowly, tilt farther to run. Decide which to use based on your situation. Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful! Good! Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way, and for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles. To roll, tap the crouch button while running. You got that? Tap the crouch button while running! Don't forget it! That's it! Next, I will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need an effective attack strategy. One well-placed strike and the enemy won't know what hit him. To strike an enemy, press the attack button while standing still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Press the attack button without moving, boss! Fine work, boss! Next, we're gonna practice using the stun rod. Hitting someone with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts. Anyone on the receiving end of that is guaranteed to be out cold. To use the stun rod, press the aim button to ready it, then press the attack button. You'll be glad to know we're using mock stun rods for this training session. When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Impressive, boss! Now we'll move on to CQC. CQC, or Close Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range. It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them. Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing your opponent. To do this, position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now, wait for my command and throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Impressive, boss! Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your hands. What you do from there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind. Let's begin. To restrain your opponent, hold down the attack button while near them. Restrain your opponent on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
That is incorrect, boss! Fine work, boss! Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the left stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
How's that? Is that good enough?
Impressive, boss! Now we will try CQC against multiple enemy opponents. You can also take out a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained. First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then, tilt the left stick to throw them. By tilting the left stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them. On my command, restrain and then throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
That is incorrect, boss! That is incorrect, boss! Fantastic! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fine work, boss! All right! Why don't we do something special since the boss is here? Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked, step forward! Don't hold back, boss! When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Boss! Press the attack button when the icon appears! Boss! Press the attack button when the icon appears! Boss! Press the attack button when the icon appears! Boss! Press the attack button when the icon appears!
Start talking.
Boss! Press the attack button when the icon appears! Boss! Press the attack button when the icon appears! I'll explain it again! When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Boss! Press the attack button when the icon appears! Boss! Press the attack button when the icon appears! Boss! Press the attack button when the icon appears! Fine work, boss! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Next.
Fine work, boss! And stop! That's it for today! Thank you, boss!
It's all about the time. That's what I'll do.
Snake!
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't follow.
Thank you, big boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Vic boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
Here.
Ah, thank you. I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee. So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua?
No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized.
What's your government's take?
The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload.
Where'd they get that kind of cash?
I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the U.S.
And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The government's agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do.
Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No, we've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't going to do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know.
No. I'm not here on their behalf.
So, what are you doing here?
For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
Paz. Peace.
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in La Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Thank God.
She's huérfana. Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a passion like no other.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose. Please, Get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
Story officially gets started.
Miller here. Do you copy, Snake? I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the left stick to move. Use the right stick to adjust your view. To change your settings, use the Start button to open the menu. There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze off a round or two. Press the X and B buttons while holding RB to switch weapons. Ready your weapon with LT, then press RT to fire. How about a little shooting practice? Try hitting a coconut.
I got this weird drift on my controller. It's killing me.
Select equipment by pressing the X or B button while holding LB. To check your map, press the Start button to open the menu. The M16 is a standard assault rifle, capable of rapid fire. The Mark 22 tranquilizer gun can put enemies to sleep. The closer to the head you hit, the more effective it is. Tranquilizer rounds are hard to come by. Don't waste them. To use the stun rod, first unequip any other weapons, then ready it with LT, and strike with RT. The facility you're headed for is past that fence. A grenade should be able to take out that gate. Grenades explode. You throw them, Snake? Use LT to ready throwing weapons. Once you've readied the weapon, throw with RT. When using throwing weapons, hold the attack button down longer to throw farther. You won't throw the weapon until...
Thanks. I think I'm gonna have a hard enough time with the drift.
I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind and break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess. You're doing it for her, aren't you? For her.
Go back to Metal Gear 3.
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, Kaz. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business. Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really is.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
This damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the professor.
I was a heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't have a name. Stop using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First comes Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state.
You think America's just gonna let that happen?
Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
Precisely. It's clear that they've been sent in to disrupt our efforts across the border in Nicaragua. Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then, drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA.
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. but I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
A cassette tape?
Paz took this during her escape. She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What is that?
A portable stereo cassette player. The first of its kind.
Ah, I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
What is that? A Quetzal?
The phoenix bird.
Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
So? So what?
Now it gets interesting.
Poisonous. I need to get rid of it. I chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all... Many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the boss.
What?
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent. The song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor? Your mission or your beliefs?
I am loyal to
Boss
myself.
is alive in Costa Rica.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side. And that you killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss.
That's what it is.
Well, what'll it be? Will you take the job?
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country? Then I suppose you won't need this.
Wait!
Snake?
I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Okay. For peace, then.
It's already fishy, but, whatever.
There they are. CIA mercs. Snake, you've got to get past them undetected. Avoid combat whenever possible. This is a sneaking mission. Hide behind stuff. Take the long way around. Whatever it takes to stay out of sight. Your gun is a last resort. It could just as easily kill you as save you. To press up against a wall, face it and hit the action button. From that position, you can press LT to detect enemies. That also works while lying down.
start talking.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Enemies close by!
They spotted you. Get out of there. Negative. We can't spare reinforcements. You'll have to make do with what you have. The indicator in the upper right serves as a compass and shows sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings.
That was terrible. Stick sensitivity while red. Apologize.
This is HQ. Looks like you're inside the compound. Security is tight. Stay sharp. Understood. Return to base.
Guy walking the beat path right here. That guy up in the dumb moment, but he's walking the path back there. You can see him just ever so briefly, and we don't see anyone else at the moment.
Huh. Is somebody there? We're under attack! Go, go! Go! Go, go! Go!
Understood. Matching reinforcements now.
What's wrong, boss? Respond! Boss!
Start the mission.
If you score a hit with a tranquilizer weapon, the drug will eventually put the enemy to sleep. So one way to get past an enemy is to shoot them from a distance, and then wait for them to drop. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
This time we're gonna use...
The indicator in the upper right serves as a compass and shows sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings. The percentage in the upper right is your camo index. The lower the number, the more easily you'll be spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
Where do I need to get? Oh no.
Enemies close!
Good, you shook them. They're still looking though. Don't make it easy for them. Keep your eye on what's left of your life gauge on the left of the screen. To the...
I was about to say, I'm not making it for myself either. Controller. But I think we can pass the drift this time.
Looks like you're inside the compound. Security is tight. Stay sharp.
I know I saw something.
There we go.
I know I saw
something. I was gonna
something.
say, yeah. Go get one, you little... Got my ass. Wait, it was Mike. Just gotta get past him now.
Enemy attack! What the? We're being shot at!
What's wrong? We have a situation. Backup team, head over and investigate.
Huh? Is somebody there? Hmm?
What's going on? Okay. That's a win for me. Why they didn't go into like CQC mode, but...
Yes, sir, we broke them. We acquired the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged. Spears are loaded.
The barge has cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
Freeze! The cargo, where's it headed? What is it?
Irasu! In the mountains!
What's up there?
So, is someone getting drunk? Drone in 1974. Definitely contributed to something.
This is Snake. Kaz, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo Spears.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy Mother of God.
It's like this shit's gonna get intense. Oh, I got an A. Cutscene interaction bonus 10 out of 10. Enemies left near death 0. Alert phases 3. Kills 0. Gives me an A. Okay. That gives me pretty good thumbs up.
How's that map, Snake? Think you can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes. I need better intel on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Commandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. The KGB is staying behind the scenes. I'm not sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
Still can't believe anybody would bring nukes here.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Costa Rica's party to the Tlatelolco Treaty, which declares Latin America a nuke-free zone. Based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles, it bans the testing, use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons. If word of this gets out, Opinol will be forced to act. It'll cause an international uproar.
The treaty was signed to prevent another Cuban Missile Crisis. If the U.S. itself is gonna scrap it...
Latin America is too close to spawning another Cuba or 2 already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
Well, if they did bring nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Are they planning a test? Showing off? Or is it all to keep the anti-American movement in check?
Good question. Why bring them here? I can't figure it out.
Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, The professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. It looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven, our mother base. And with this foothold, we'll back you up even better than before. We're gonna turn this pile of junk into something big.
They're officially making base at the offshore rig. Staff assignment tutorial. I'm going to say no, but actually, well, let's just look at it for 10 quick seconds. Essentially, what it is you want the best of the best working for you. So if you've got a guy who comes in and he's got, like for example, right here, this level 7 guy, he's got stats that are really high in certain places and really low in others. You're going to allocate that individual to, for example, this one we're looking at, the background, has a really high mechanics skill. They might be a really good mechanic later on in the game, but there's going to be other characters that, just don't fit a certain space and can be outfitted with a better person later on in the game. Well, that's a nice way of putting it. Exploiting their talents? Yeah, that's another way of saying it. Right assignments is key to expanding other ways. The first one with the swords is going to be their combat abilities. The second one's the mechanical ones. Food, drugs, and the last one. Like Kaz is one of the main characters, so he's got really good skills. Some of the guys are even in certain areas, but not so even in others. A second ago, this guy has a really good R&D rating, so that's what the wrench is for. So we're going to look at R&D instead of combat, because if we leave it to combat, he's just going to have whatever he's most valuable at, which is R&D. We get a level, or we get a boost to level 2 right away. B2 mod 0 hash puppy. As our skills continue to increase in certain departments, for example, in research and development with weapons and stuff like that, new weapons and stuff like that are going to weapons are going to be available for Snake and make him that much more effective in active combat. top, we've got combat R&D meeting room, and I believe that does give them like a little of a level up. So that's what we can do. No, it doesn't. It sends them back into this. Okay. No, we're not doing any of this. Sorry. Yes, points of other days. Get my ass handed to me in online combat if that's even still available at this point. Tutorial? Yeah, let's just, on a base you can develop and do stuff with intent for items and missions. This icon shows that you are able to start developing weapons and items. This is what I was talking about when you assign to different divisions and departments. Because if they are most beneficial as a foot soldier and one is more beneficial as a R&D guy, and you put him out on the field and he dies, then you just lost a guy that can level people up in the R&D department significantly. You don't want to do that, so pay attention to what characters have features and qualities in which departments. Be careful if you run out of GMP deployment, you come to a halt. So don't grind your workers into find pace. Your meat grinders are great, but not for your workers. Tutorials. And right now, GMP is at, and this is essentially, the motivational points or money, call it. Another way of thinking it would be, points you get at gaming places. Regardless, it's what you're using to spend to get things. This one costs 2,005. You've got well over 21,000 points, so pay the deployment cost, of course. And now that that's waiting, what the mod 0 needs, the hush puppy. It is not ready for upgrade. And as you play this game, you're just going to click through. And anytime you see something that's got but you can only do one thing at a time, so we are going to be patient. Wait for this nutritiously healthy. Or just turn this off, you might lose like the last 5 hours of content, and it's too bad. So pay attention to what you're doing. Mission selector. All right, let's get on, shall we? Which I don't think that's selected in the feature anymore. Trade the supply facility at Puerto. Let's try that again, shall we? Infiltrate the supply facility at Puerto del Alba. The coastal port where Paz was obtaining intel on the bases of the army occupying the coastal snake belt.
Snake, I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'll put her on.
Snake.
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. At school. The teacher told me to stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher? Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
Promise me, Snake, that you'll bring back peace, and...
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
Thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica, the geography, the climate, the wildlife, anything, just ask me. I know about its history and laws too. We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question, I'll ask. What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
So, to achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves. Crying about it won't bring it about or make it last. Each one of us must go and seek it out.
You won't find it without making sacrifices. No offense, but I don't know what peace is. Never felt what it's like. Never even been interested in it.
Snake?
Oh, sorry. Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are admirable. And I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah, me too.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Thanks, Snake. I will be here whenever you need me. See you later.
Snake, use your radio to call people, but stay alert. You're in the middle of a mission and can't afford to let your guard down.
Got it.
Need to know more about Costa Rica? Paz can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears really are what we think they are, and if so, why they're here.
Follow the transport route. Find the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking. First, we should make contact with the Sandinista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system. You choose how to handle it, boss. Head for the FSLN boathouse. It's northwest of there. You can use the radio you just picked up by pressing the start button to open the menu window. You know you can assign the radio to the back button by choosing options from the menu window. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
The enemy's here!
You've been spotted. Run for it. It's either that or take out every last enemy soldier.
That was close enough. access.
Yeah, it's got that little warning sign next to it, meaning that it's probably off guard or off, hands off at the moment until something has been happened in action or something to that effect. It goes from uninverted to inverted, back to uninverted.
We're under attack! Going to alert status!
What's wrong?
Where's number 3? I got Harry.
We have a situation. Backup team. Head over and investigate.
He's just standing there.
What's going on? Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Huh? We're under attack!
What's wrong?
We're under attack! Going to alert status!
Understood. Maintain heightened alert.
Huh?
There. That took a little longer than I wanted. I have
HQ, come in!
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. All clear. What the?
What's wrong?
Survey.
What's going on over there?
We're all sleeping now.
Stay out of the water. That's beyond the scope of this operation. If there's anything you want to know, just give me a call on the radio. Press the start button to open the menu window, then choose the radio call option.
Oh, that's my target, okay. I was about to say, I wanted to go to that place right over there. But it's blocked off, so...
The boathouse should be close by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
I'm dropped.
Neutralize the soldiers. You might even tranquilize or knock them out.
I just gotta wait for him to turn around. Oh, what was that noise? Get him. And the star away.
Enemies close by!
They spotted you. Get out of there.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Negative. We can't spare reinforcements. You'll have to make do with what you have.
Next.
Good. You shook them. They're still looking, though. Don't make it easy for them.
I was trying to make it easy on the front.
¿Quién es? Che?
No way.
What do we do?
What do I do?
Sandinista's right. I'm looking for someone.
¡Mi viejo! Shh. He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax. I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got. I owe you one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know. How do I look? A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano. A photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh. Let me smoke
Okay.
too. We can talk until I finish this. Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
This place is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security. More like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codessa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's? La CIA?
I saw them, setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across a suspension bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge. Have you seen the big transport boat, mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade?
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here. Up toward Irasu.
Any idea what's on it?
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there, but I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot of people there. They take us captive, torture us for information about our compas, and then they kill us like pigs.
Got it! Alright!
This was our last hideout, the final refuge for El Frente, after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then, El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo. Mi viejo. Papá. He was la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
Get down!
the hell? Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot!
No! He won't survive the fall!
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa and suffer their torture. Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay. Over here! Fine, chico! ¡Venceremos!
Get that last one. Because it took so long, maybe? Or am I getting a C because of the alert phases? I wonder why that is. Probably because of the alert phases, and I didn't really have to do much for that level anyways.
Snake, what was that thing?
Whatever it was, it looked unmanned.
Unmanned? I'd heard rumors, but an operational unit?
What the hell is going on here?
Not to quote Amanda, but the hardware they've got here isn't just unusual, it's overkill, which means one thing. It's nukes. So the question now becomes, why?
We can't make that call yet. We need more intel.
How? Our source is dead.
But his daughter isn't.
Good thinking. We can follow her. Head for the next outpost, and make contact with Amanda if she's still alive.
Roger.
And you can choose to stay out on the field and do your missions right away. Updates for you back at base. You can return back to base. And for example, the Hush Puppy is now level 2.
non-lethal tranquilizer pistol rounds. Oh, the suppressor durability has been increased. So instead of it only lasting for X amount of shots, it's going to last X amount more. Take out 2 more guys with these tranquilizer shots and not have them near rounds coming off. Disposable rocket launcher, compact and light, they can get possibility several at once. The downside is its weak power. Level needs to be 42 or higher. It's currently only 5, so we have a long way for that to happen. Medical team's nowhere near. Okay, so that's not going to be touched for a while. Yep. So at this point, it's best to just keep the mission selectors because you're going to need guys to join your team. And again, you're going to want to pick them for the specific places.
The boss has infiltrated the area around the coastal supply facility and knocked out the soldier there. But we can't just leave him there to be found. I need you to get in there and capture the unconscious soldier using the Fulton recovery system. Do it quickly before he comes to.
Okay. Enough. What? I don't have anyone else available to do that, so we can't do that one right now. Just the briefing files, mission prep. Oh, okay. Alligators are our best bet. Don't want to fail on the missions for any length of time, so just use him. Anyone that was wondering what Fulton recovery is,
Use Fulton recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton recovery on a soldier, get up next to them so the icon appears, and push the action button.
When he goes to China, or it's not Batman MGS, it's the Dark Knight. with Keith Ledger and all them. He goes to China to bring back someone that's, laundering money for all these criminals and everything like that. He uses Fulton recovery to bring him back to the States, and that's what he uses. He's the same recovery system in that.
Hurry up and send those knocked out soldiers back here. Don't mess around or they're gonna wake up.
I know I saw something.
Thank you, I'm trying.
Not enough room. That's too tall to climb. If only you had some equipment.
Well, I don't want to do that.
Retrieve those soldiers while they're still unconscious.
It's the enemy! Send reinforcements!
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements now.
Yep.
The unconscious soldier is coming too. You won't be able to recover anything now. Return to
Let's try
base.
that one more time. I'm pretty sure what I was supposed to do was equip. Okay, yeah, let's try that one more time, shall we?
Use Fulton recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton recovery on a soldier, get up next to them so the icon appears, and push the action button. Climb that if you had someone to lend you a hand. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Hurry up and send those knocked out soldiers back here. Don't mess around or they're gonna wake up. Looks like that soldier's out cold. Try using Fulton recovery on him.
First time.
Okay, you're done with that area. Head for the goal. Good job. Return to base.
Okay. Seeing A looks so much better than directed force of soldiers for recovery system. Following words can now be used, infused with heroic spirit. What are we going to use propaganda throughout the game now? Aim design specs for the following weapons. Hobby magazine layout rank. Figure out what that is. then before we go out for our next mission, we will assign all those guys new jobs and everything. Not level up our teammates, but level up our departments and make them more efficient. Respective places. Chipmunk. Just like that, when you start to allocate different teammates, different spots, you know, level up and become available to you.
The direction Amanda's Sandinistas were going corresponds to the location of the next outpost, a supply depot. We should be able to make contact with her there. Careful. They've got reinforcements coming.
I think I see someone.
What is it?
I think I see someone.
What is it? Enemies close by!
I'm about to say, no! Alright, we need...
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Yeah, I want to go this way on that. Head back to that one caged up bridge I tried to take out with a grenade earlier. Come on. There we go.
Stay out of the water. That's beyond the scope of this operation.
Yep. And then we're going to go, hopefully it's unlocked at this point. We don't have to try to throw another grenade at it. Just have the programmer be like, no, we unlocked it this time. This grenade wasn't what we needed.
Amanda went across that rope bridge. Hurry.
We're under attack. Go into alert status.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements. Proceed with extra caution. is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to base. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Oh wait, is this the path I was supposed to go down? I just missed a quick little left turn.
You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge. Press the action button near the bridge's handrail to hang. You can't hang down when you're crouching.
Try to hang. Taking these guys out with silence rounds.
What's going on? Rise and shine. What's going on?
There. That. Way longer.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
And I know they want you to learn all the heavy ops so that you can hide in a tight spot and shit like that, but we're just gonna squeeze on through as best we can by doing as little as possible.
Stay out of the water. That's beyond the scope of this operation. Stay out of the water. That's beyond the scope of this operation.
Yeah, somebody there.
Long lost on.
If there's anything you want to know, just give me a call on the radio. Press the start button to open the menu window, then choose the radio call option. This is Miller, hearing you loud and clear. You know you can assign the radio to the back button by choosing options from the menu window.
A lot of full recovery for a while. Hopefully we have made it to our destination. That's awesome.
Careful now. They might be holding FSLN soldiers prisoner.
What's that noise?
I'm just sitting here with a freezer full of popsicles. taken care of for the moment. It's our sonar to start detecting motion a little easier.
What's that noise? What?
And one more just for good measure. Thank you. It's out.
You could transport the prisoner to Mother Base, if you had a balloon.
Which we don't, so I'm in trouble there. But there should be like a bolt recovery maybe over here. We just gotta sneak past these guys. Maybe.
What's that noise?
Oh, man.
What's that? Someone there? What's that noise? Enemy assault! Someone's firing at us! Going to alert status!
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements. Proceed with extra caution.
Enemy sight! Moving to engage!
Understood. Eliminate all hostiles.
Take it out like a shotgun. Get up, fancy pants.
Enemy assault!
Where?
Someone's firing at us! Going to alert status!
Understood. Maintain heightened alert.
It's gonna continue letting these guys. Oh, I found him! I found him! I found him. No, you didn't. I knocked you all out. We're all on the ground.
Looks like there's no way around him. You up for this, Snake?
Okay.
See you again. Yeah, well, they caught me 3 times. You know, those alert phases are what's going to kill your score, and you know, just take them out with a few cranks and get your CQC up to boot, and got 9. I wanted to get that one guy with a full recovery, but that's why you got to check your inventory pretty regularly. New camouflage, Naked Snake is now available for Tiger Strike. It's a version of Naked Snake.
Listen, boss. We both know you're the reason MSF's grown so much, but it's time we started putting more thought into provisions.
Good point. A place this big needs a good stockpile on hand.
The Japanese say you can't fight on an empty stomach. Something we learned in World War II.
Obviously. Maintaining a steady supply of provisions is one of the basic principles of logistics.
So I went ahead and set up a mess hall team. The team members' numbers and abilities will affect the amount of grub to go around. Without enough food, morale will drop. They get hungry enough, and we could start losing people. Anyway, I need you to assign guys to the mess hall team.
Copy that.
Like I was talking about earlier, we first had teams in fight base and in R&D. Kaz is now making it relevant that fed, keep them healthy and happy. So the mess hall needs to be well stocked and, you know, keep a good sous chef and a couple line cooks on at all times so that you guys aren't being fed MREs all the time, because God knows no one wants to eat MREs all the time. Tutorials are going to be just like the rest of them were. You know, you've got 5 different features to your character's attributes. Well, 8 really. You've got life, psych, combat, R&D, mess hall, medical. Just yet. It's been a while since I played the game. But then you got your GMP value that they add to the value of your home base. But again, as we're looking at some of these guys, he clearly has attributes that are for the mess hall, while this guy doesn't have any at all. So should we put him in R&D or should we put him in the mess hall? Clearly put him in the mess hall just to get that thing going. This guy doesn't have anything in the mess hall. He clearly needs to be put in R&D. This one, mess hall. Mess hall. You get guys like this who eventually level up to something. You know, just put them on that. It's clearly the one that outshines the rest, which is combat. Oh, and Catfish. Look at that guy. He is a mess champ, so.
target practice commencing now. Shoot all the targets in the shooting range. When the timer reaches 0, the exercise is over. Get as many targets as you can before time runs out. Commence target practice.
What do now today? No, let's see. So I could have done a lot better.
Commence target practice. As a special treat, you can practice freely on any of the targets in the shooting range today. Shoot away. When you're done, head over to the exit. the shooting range. Just the place for a little target practice, huh? When you're done, head over to the exit. Commence target practice.
Can't exit, right? You said exit whenever we want, so. Why are you making the exiting part so much more difficult?
Training exercise complete.
Let's do an actual mission now, or are we going to do one more of the selected missions?
That's an armored vehicle unit, Snake. Either destroy the vehicle or neutralize the soldiers. Take it out. weapon, try turning auto-aim on. If you're finding it tough to aim your weapon, try turning on auto-aim. Push the back button to turn it on.
What is it? The enemy's attacking! Going to alert! Get up! Enemies close by! Enemy sighted! Engaging now! Go around! Grenade!
Right now.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base. Attack the thing directly.
love video games. Yay.
Keep a ration or another recovery item equipped, and you'll use it automatically if your life drops to 0.
The enemy's attacking! Going to alert status! What is it?
Recover life when it reaches 0.
Backup! Prepare for immediate deployment! Move in! Come in, Snake! Snake!
You gotta do this, and if you're having a hard time, make it easier by turning on the easy mode.
Keep a ration or another recovery item equipped, and you'll use it automatically if your life drops to 0. Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Reaches 0. Nice work. Their fuel That's going to be the leader. And you take so much for that tactic. You'll just have to attack the thing directly.
I'm having a flashback. Good. Full cover. Facts. So I need to play the next 2 minutes of the game ever so wisely. And I
The enemy leader's out cold. Bring him in.
You do it. Is that awesome or what? That's why you take your time with these missions. I know most people will be like, had I forgotten about it, just skip that part, we wouldn't be getting a really cool ally out of that battle. So, yes, I screwed up a couple of times, but you know, we're getting something out of it, and yeah,
Amanda!
Shoot it!
She'll fall!
Shoot el Chico Libri!
Amanda!
Chico.
What? What is it?
Can you roll me one? Tobacco.
Oh, yeah.
Chico.
Hold still.
I treated him like a kid again. We fought. I didn't want Chico to know. Kept it a secret. Somoza's Guardia chased us out of Nicaragua. Across the Rio San Juan. And we ended up here. The only reason we've been able to keep on fighting.
Amanda.
The factory. You saw it?
The banana factory.
A front. It's a drug refining plant. The KGB set it up for us to run. We used the income to buy food and weapons. Mi viejo never said a word, but we all knew. Everyone except Chico.
Yep, yep.
Everything we have. Our weapons, our compass. He brought it all together. We were going to rebuild our country. Rebuild Nika with our own hands. Even if we had to dirty our hands to do it. But it's all over. We lost our cacique. Papa! I could never replace him. Now they've taken the plant from us too. There's no place left to regroup. No way to fight la revolución.
Here, I rolled you one.
What about you? You're going after that cargo?
Yeah.
Must be important,
Looks that way. It looks like it could be nukes.
What? Nukes? Madre de Dios. No time to waste. We must get to Irasu. The transport route leads there. It must be where they're holding Chico and my compas, too. Whenever Chico and I argue, he goes off to be by himself. That's why he knows more than anybody about their bases. Chico.
You're pretty worried about your baby brother.
This is why I'm not fit to be a leader.
It's a little bit out of my way, but just tell me where I need to go.
There's a prison up in the mountains. That's probably where he is.
A prison in the mountains.
You must do something for me. If you can't save Chico, I want you to ease his pain, end his humiliation.
That's pretty dark, huh?
If he gives in, if he's about to sell out his compas, please, at least let him keep his honor.
That's a promise I can't make.
Why?
Because I said so.
Amanda, we gave up our homes, but we're still alive. We're still fighting. And there's always another reason to keep on living.
I feel alive again.
Amanda, join my unit until you've healed up.
Your unit?
Yeah,
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Snake. Serviente.
Snake? Could it be
Help her. This pain, her
the
legs.
great cacique has come to lead us?
Kaz, can you hear me?
MSF here.
One for recovery. She's wounded.
Acknowledged.
Kaz, the cargo on the barge. I was right. It's headed for the mountains.
You think that's where they're taking the nukes?
I'm sure of it. Let's move.
There you go. That A rank every time. Makes you look better every Capture lab type G. Oh, referring to the one guy that we pulled from the tank that we could have just killed, but instead we used the cranks to get them down enough to where the game takes a alternate ending and brings them back for processing. We get all of our new missions.
Snake, Amanda's reached the plant.
Snake,
Amanda, how do you feel?
some first helicopter ride. I'll be perfectly happy if it's my last.
As you can see, she's doing fine. I set Amanda up with her own frequency, so call her anytime you need to.
If you have any questions about American bases or mercenary units, or about El Frente, just ask. And please, do not forget my compass and Chico.
Don't worry.
It's good to be working with you, boss.
Snake, we can monitor her condition in sickbay. Remember to assign roles to any POWs you bring back to Mother Base. How this outfit gets built depends on who we assign to what jobs. That'll determine how Mother Base grows. It's one of your most important roles, boss.
Yeah, I know.
Boss, one more thing.
Now what?
It's about sickbay. Naturally, we can use it for the sick or injured like we did with Amanda. But we can't expect people to get better without the proper treatment. So I figure we'll need a medical team for that. The number of team members and their abilities will determine how quickly the sick and injured heal. They can also monitor everybody's health.
Right. Prevention is the best medicine.
You got it. Remember to wash your hands often and gargle twice a day, boss.
If only I had the time.
We're gonna head back to Mother Base. We're gonna take care of those little specific details Kaz just brought us up to speed on. Medical team, next. Medical team, sick bay. Updating new equipment. Guys are leveling up, which is great, but this means that things are going to get better. The soldier was in full status upon arrival and is now transferred. Sick bay, also. Being reasoned with in brig due to intense hostility. This is probably the guy that we got from the last mission we completed, which I show. The brig works like any other function in this game. You put them there long enough, it completes. You know, in this case, let's just say 6 weeks in the brig or something. Figured upon time, and they will be rehabilitated and then, you know, work for humans in a traditional manner. Thank you. So yeah, this guy, R&D. costs. Tortilla chips are now available. Okay, this is what I was talking about. The more things level up, the better things as a whole game become. So you're going to start off with guys who literally are pulling out MREs and just chewing on. As the game progresses on, you're going to be able to make better foods, better weapons, better items for missions, and so on and so forth. The way they just set it up is quite true to life in some aspects, which just gives it another great aspect for you to play on. As we get more guys, more of these Oh, and then we'll have, okay, that's cool. I didn't. We'll have to check that out on next week's episode then. Canned soft drinks, that's cool. Oh, before I forget, take your time looking for stuff in different perks and avenues in this game, because you find plans for different things throughout the game that otherwise would not be locked just simply by leveling up. So plans for some of these things, like details for the Beretta and so on, that you only get because you found them hidden, between a rock and a hard place somewhere while Snake was taking out bad guys or something like that. If you had just walked past that little patch of grass, you wouldn't have seen the plans in the first place. over from Mass Effect. I am sorry that Mass Effect turned out to be such a left turn as it turned out to be. I really thought that I would be able to manage that game better, and I was just hitting in good conscience, beat that game in enough time before just going to start hitting some of the same parts just so repetitively that we wouldn't have beaten the game in the same amount of time that we've beaten games in the past. And that's something we're trying to keep on task when it comes to how we're playing our games and whatnot. So for like Monday night, we're doing Bangayo right now. And there's 44 levels in that game. So for the last, I think we're going on 4 or 5 weeks now. We're beating a handful of levels each night, and then just continuing on and just playing it with each following Monday night. And if it's not a game we can beat in one night, it's got that playable value that we can just continue on. And we have done that with Bangayo, with Ikaruga, with Super Metroid, Mega Man X. Like our Monday night schedule is much more fast-paced than our Friday night is, and I'd like to keep whatever it is that we are playing for Friday night continuous, entertaining, and not so difficult that I can't beat it in enough time that people are just like, does this guy know what he's doing? No, I think he's retarded. So, yeah, we got a good portion of the stuff done in just the first night tonight. And as I, am playing this, I'm going to see if I can find one of my other controllers that don't have so much terrible drag in it, and just make that one of the things we don't have to worry about as much. But yeah, it has been awesome playing this. I am looking forward to playing it next Friday already, just because Metal Gear just has a great story, great playability, and there is, in this game, compared to Metal Gear Solids 1, 2, and 3, there's going to be a lot more dialogue between the characters. There's going to be a lot more development with home base